Alright then guys, welcome back to another video. Now this is going to be a really quick one, alright? I just want to talk about discipline, okay? And why discipline is all about not following your emotions, okay? I was in the cafe earlier and I just randomly thought of this. I thought, let's just make a video on this. But look, it's weird how this works, okay? You don't feel like doing something, but then you do it anyway, and somehow after you've done it, whatever it may be, right? You end up feeling more fulfilled and happy and motivated to do it again. Like there are days when I really don't feel like going to the gym. Okay, maybe I'm tired or maybe I'm just feeling a bit bitchy, right? But I go anyway, and my workout might even not be the best. Like it might just even be mediocre. But when I walk back home, I feel proud. I feel good, and I walk back home with an extra spring in my step. It literally happened the other day. Like in fact, yesterday, I didn't feel like going. I went, did a quick workout for like 30, 40 minutes, and I walked back home feeling much better. And like the same thing goes for creating videos, right? I love sitting in front of this camera and talking to you guys, but there are days when I literally don't feel like doing anything, right? I could easily just scroll on my phone or binge something online or, whatever, right? Waste time. But I record anyway, and after hitting stop, I feel accomplished. I feel happy, and if I hadn't done it, I'd feel like a loser. I'd just feel crap, right? And that's the thing about discipline. It's doing what you know you should do, even when your emotions are screaming at you not to, right? Like, it goes back to what Mike Tyson once said about, how discipline is doing what you hate to do, but doing it like you love it. That's exactly what it is. It's not about waiting to feel motivated, right? Discipline is about taking action even when you don't want to, right? And that could be with anything: the gym, sitting in front of a camera, talking, doing an assignment, or working towards building a business, or whatever it is. Like, pick one thing that you know will change your life. Maybe it's, as I said, go to the gym. Maybe it's learning a skill. Maybe it's building a business or creating content. Whatever it is, commit to it. No fucking excuses whatsoever, right? Because here's the truth: doubts will come. Like the amount of doubts I get on a daily basis, unbelievable, right? Like you'll have days when you feel like giving up, right? You'll feel like it's too hard, or that you're too tired, or that it's just not worth it, right? But those are the exact moments when discipline matters the most, right? Showing up when it's uncomfortable. That's what separates the people who actually change their lives from the people who just talk about changing their life. Like. And look, I know this works because I've lived it. Right? When I first started building the Eagermans, there were days I didn't want to record, days I didn't want to post, days I didn't want to put in the work, right? But I did it anyway. And each time I did it, it just built momentum. And those small wins, they added up over a period of time. And now that momentum is turning into a snowball effect, and it's just that snowball is getting bigger and bigger, right? And looking back, it's all because I didn't listen to my emotions. I listened to what I knew I needed to do, and it's one of those things I'm still getting better at, because I still feel like procrastinating here and there, right? But I have to remind myself of where I am and where I want to be, and how discipline is going to help me get there. That's the mindset you need. You don't need motivation. You need commitment. You need to show up when it's uncomfortable, because those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments that contribute to your success. And oftentimes it's those moments that we don't realize the importance of, like only if we could just fucking get down to business when we didn't feel like it, So look, here's my challenge to you, okay? Pick that one thing that will change your life and commit to it. Right? No excuses, no waiting around, no waiting for motivation. Just fucking show up, even when you don't feel like it, even when your emotions are screaming at you to quit, even when the doubts are crippling in. Fuck it, none of that matters, because at the end of the day, discipline isn't about following your feelings. It's about following through anyway. Okay, and that's what will make you unstoppable. Okay, if you take one thing from this video, guys, let it be this. Please, like, don't listen to your emotions. Stick to your commitments. Do it anyway, because that's how change actually happens. And I've lived through it, and so I know what I'm talking about. Okay, this is literally from personal experience. Like, there was a time when the Eagermans was literally at level 1, right? I didn't feel like doing anything. I was procrastinating. I was just feeling like a bitch. And I would create a video, then not create a video for like a week, then create a video, and then disappear for 3 months. I just didn't have that momentum. I didn't have that discipline, right? To come in this shed, in the studio, and do this every day consistently. But now it's like I'm realizing the importance of it, and I've seen more progress in the last, I don't know, 3 months than I did 6 months before that, or 12 months before that. So the power of discipline, guys, is truly immense, and it's a box that you need to tick. Okay.